Today, July 23rd, 2025, we turn to Sudan, where new government restrictions on digital communication are unfolding alongside a tightening crackdown on activists and dissent. The military-led authorities announced this week that, starting July 25th, WhatsApp voice and video calls will be blocked nationwide, a move justified as national security, but widely seen as part of a broader campaign to silence opposition and control information as Sudan's war drags on. Let's break down what's at stake. For millions of Sudanese, WhatsApp has been a lifeline during more than 2 years of conflict and communications blackouts. Amid unreliable cell service and frequent internet disruptions, families, humanitarian workers, and civil society groups have depended on encrypted voice and video calls to stay connected and coordinate aid. But according to Sudan's State Communications Authority, as reported by local outlets like Sudan Tribune and Iron Network, the new ban is just the latest in a series of restrictions imposed since fighting erupted between the army and the Rapid Support Forces. These steps, alongside repeated internet shutdowns, are seen by many as tools to limit the ability of Sudanese to organize, protest, or share information with the outside world. This digital clampdown is happening at the very same time as an intensified assault on Sudan's activist community. Civil resistance committees, youth groups, and local journalists have documented a surge in arrests and detentions of organizers, opposition figures, and community leaders. Regional human rights monitors say more than 30 people have been detained without charge in the last month alone, drawing condemnation from labor unions and professional associations. Digital rights groups, such as the Sudan Internet Society, warn that these new restrictions are leaving people in Sudan more isolated and fearful than ever. With communication channels closing, many feel cut off from their families, communities, and the outside world. Humanitarian organizations warn that the shrinking space for safe communication threatens not just protest movements but crucial aid work and information sharing for everyday survival. Authorities claim the WhatsApp ban and new detentions are needed to prevent instability. But critics, including human rights lawyers and seasoned civil society campaigners, argue that these are calculated moves to muzzle voices calling for peace, justice, and democratic reform. In response, Sudanese inside and outside the country are turning to VPNs and alternative apps, while civil society groups urge the African Union and regional bodies to press for restored freedoms and an end to arbitrary arrests. As the digital blackout and crackdowns intensify, Sudan's people face a new and perilous stage in their struggle for civil liberties and basic rights. Bringing you news from across the continent, this is the Africa Briefing Room.